The NFL likes to call itself a shield. It protects its image at all costs. But over the decades, that shield has cracked repeatedly, cheating allegations against the most successful franchise in football. A star quarterback's equipment becoming a federal case. A coach's career destroyed by emails. A Pro Bowl quarterback imprisoned. These aren't just sports stories. They're cautionary tales about power, arrogance, and what happens when people think the rules don't apply to them. These are the scandals that shook the NFL to its foundation. The New England Patriots under Bill Belichick were the most dominant franchise in NFL history. 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. The perfect 16-0 regular season. Tom Brady becoming the greatest quarterback ever. Then came the question, how much of it was earned? September 9th, 2007. Week 1. Patriots versus Jets. A league security official confiscates a camera from a Patriots video assistant. He was filming the Jets' defensive signals from an unauthorized location. The investigation revealed this wasn't a one-time thing. The Patriots had been taping opponents' signals since at least 2000. The year Belichick arrived, Commissioner Roger Goodell came down hard. Belichick was fined $500,000, the maximum allowed. The Patriots lost a first-round draft pick. The team was fined another $250,000, but the most controversial decision? The NFL destroyed the tapes. Nobody outside the league office ever saw what was on them. The destruction only fueled conspiracy theories. What else was on those tapes? What was the NFL hiding? The Patriots claimed the taping gave them minimal advantage. Critics said it tainted 3 Super Bowl championships. The truth? We'll never know for sure. The evidence is gone. Up next, the scandal that turned Tom Brady into a federal case. January 18th, 2015. AFC Championship game. New England Patriots versus Indianapolis Colts. Final score, 45-7. A blowout by any measure, but after the game, the NFL received a complaint. The Colts believed the Patriots' footballs felt underinflated during the first half. What followed was one of the strangest investigations in sports history. The NFL hired attorney Ted Wells to investigate. His report, over 200 pages long, concluded that Patriots employees had likely deliberately deflated footballs, and that Brady was at least generally aware of it. The punishment: Brady was suspended 4 games. The Patriots lost a first-round pick and were fined $1 million. Brady fought back hard. He took the case to federal court. The legal battle lasted over a year. He initially won, then lost on appeal. The greatest quarterback ever was sitting out games over air pressure. The science was hotly debated. Many physicists argued that temperature changes alone could explain the pressure differences. The ideal gas law became a sports talk topic. In the end, Brady served his suspension, and the Patriots won the Super Bowl that year anyway, with Jimmy Garoppolo starting the first 4 games. Was it cheating? Overblown? A witch hunt? 9 years later, people still argue about it. But Deflategate became a permanent part of Brady's legacy, whether he deserved it or not. Moving on to the coach whose past caught up with him, John Gruden was a Super Bowl champion, a Monday Night Football legend, one of the most recognizable coaches in NFL history. In 2018, the Raiders brought him back with a 10-year, $100 million contract. He was supposed to rebuild the franchise in Las Vegas. That 3 years later, it all came crashing down because of emails from a decade earlier. During an NFL investigation into the Washington Commanders' workplace culture, investigators found old emails from Gruden dating back to 2011-2018. The contents were explosive, racist language, sexist comments, homophobic slurs, criticism of Commissioner Goodell, mockery of player protests. Email after email revealed a side of Gruden the public had never seen. Within days of the first reports, Gruden resigned. His 10-year contract was void. He was removed from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' Ring of Honor, the team he'd won a Super Bowl with. Gruden later sued the NFL, claiming the league selectively leaked his emails to force him out while protecting others involved in the correspondence. The case is ongoing, one of the game's biggest personalities gone overnight. Not because of what he did on the field, but because of who he revealed himself to be when he thought no one was watching. On the other hand, some scandals have a different kind of ending. In 2006, Michael Vick was the most electrifying player in the NFL, the first quarterback selected first overall since 1971. A $130 million contract. A video game cover star. Then federal investigators raided his property in Virginia. What they found was horrifying. Bad News Kennels, an illegal dogfighting operation that had been running for years. Dogs were fought, tortured, and killed on the property. Vick initially denied involvement. Then, his co-defendants started cooperating. The evidence was overwhelming. In August 2007, Vick pleaded guilty to federal conspiracy charges related to dogfighting. He was sentenced to 23 months in federal prison. The NFL suspended him indefinitely. The Falcons demanded their bonus money back. Vick filed for bankruptcy, owing $20 million to creditors, but unlike most scandal stories, this one has a second act. After serving his time, Vick was reinstated by the NFL in 2009. The Philadelphia Eagles signed him. He became the Comeback Player of the Year in 2010. He played 7 more seasons. More importantly, Vick became an advocate for animal rights. He worked with the Humane Society. He lobbied for anti-dogfighting legislation. He tried to use his platform to prevent others from making his mistakes. Does that make up for what he did? For many, the answer is no. The crimes were too horrific, but his case remains the rare example of an NFL scandal that led to genuine change, at least in one person's life. Spygate, Deflategate, the Gruden emails, Michael Vick. 4 scandals, 4 different outcomes, but one common thread: the NFL may be entertainment, but the consequences are real. Careers ended, legacies tarnished, prison time served. These aren't just stories about football, they're stories about what happens when people believe their status puts them above the rules. The NFL will have more scandals. That's guaranteed. The question is what we learn from the ones that already happened. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Which of these scandals was the most damaging to the league? Before you leave, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next ones.